never started making it.
He's telling your age.
I remember when Rosie Greer took up needlepoint too, so I'm old.
You're on YouTube.
That was John Cameron Sweden who at the time that commercial. Okay, everybody. Behind you is what used to be La Petite Theater, an opera house. One of the oldest in the United States. They tell me all of the Barrymores had been there from one time or another. There's a lady that was there. She was what was called a showstopper. Her name was Catherine. She was a headliner. Back then, you won't believe it, but there was no such thing as cell phones, text messages, emails, and none of that stuff. So when she discovered that she was going to be the headliner for this particular play that had just left New York, she wanted to notify everybody in the region. So she had the houseboy to go down to the St. Louis Cathedral and give out handbills, notifying everybody to be there during this week because she was doing 3 shows a day. She also went over to the French market and just passed out to everybody that she'd seen. On this particular day, after months of rehearsing, she prepared to make her debut on this particular stage. Just then as she went out for her last rehearsal, the manager came to her and he said, "Catherine, got something I need to talk to you about. You're not going to be a headliner. Tiffany is." Well, Tiffany was his brand new girlfriend. And the bottom line was, this hurt her. She was very embarrassed. See, you women have a way of making us change our mind once we say something. I don't know what y'all do, but it happens. But anyway, Catherine was determined that she was going to be the one on stage when the curtains opened. So just as the curtains opened, and before Tiffany could walk out, here came Catherine. She didn't prance on the stage like you would imagine. She dropped from the curtains above. She had a rope around her neck. She hung herself, and her body swung back and forth. Now, folks said that this is going to turn us into a restaurant now. But they said before that point in time, whenever you went in there was always a lady who graced your table, either before you got there or after you got there. And if you made mention to the maitre d' that someone was there trying to retake your order, coming to be friendly with you, and you didn't recognize them, besides they were shadily dressed in a period piece attire, they always explained it as being Catherine, one of the ladies who died there. There was a couple there also that was very much in love. They were inseparable. Don't know their name, never heard their name, but they had been in love since they were little children, lived next door to each other. They both sat down the railing, and she said to him, "If I was to lean back and begin to fall, would you catch me?" He said, "Not only would I catch you, I'd run all the way down the stairs before you hit the ground, and I'd make certain that you didn't hurt yourself." Well, just like the little boy that cried wolf, she continued going back. And after about the 5th or 6th time, he missed her. She fell head first, bust her brain wide open. She was buried that very next week because of the week that she was supposed to be married on in her wedding gown. Folks continue to say that when they went in there, they would always see somebody like a wedding party passing through, dressed in a full lace gown and what have you. I've been in there a couple of times, and like I said, I don't want to see them, so when they tell me that, I keep walking. Let's move a little further.
Oh, girl. See if you can find out where you are. No, try to stay hang with us until you get to a place where you can duck in and find a restaurant, a restroom. Just hang. I understand.
We'll be like bridesmaids.
I understand that too.